future. You have to free your mind. What you are doing today or whatever you are today is as a result of what has been programmed in your brain. So if you can work on that I can achieve anything, you can. You are the one that either limit yourself or free yourself. And as we said, don't rely on just one source of income. For those that have to go to work or probably go to office or probably go to shop before they, today, many of them are not making money because they're at home. And when we talk about, some people will say because it's an online business, it is so risky, so this and that. And I do tell you, TGR is only, online business that has no risk. I mean it. The only risk you can have is when you don't do it. But when you are doing it, you are losing nothing because we are not into return on investment. Now, for example, there are some protesters today that destroyed some property in another country. Those that own that business, they have already lost a lot of money. To even start again or stand back or stand on their feet again, it costs them a lot of money. Is that not a risk? So everything in life is risk, but we have what we call lesser or risk-free top and get what, because I don't have a shop that somebody will come and loot. Even if I don't step out, I still make money. That is why you need to create another source of income that we are now encouraging you to choose TGR, because no business can thrive without communication. You must call your customer, you must tell them, you must post your products on the internet. So you need this product every now and then. Why can't you now leverage on it? We need to find a system so that can allow us to make money even when we are not active. Just like we are inside today. I didn't step out. I make sure I withdraw all the money I have on my dashboard last night before we cross over to August 1st. I can see what has coming based on what I still have. Now imagine have hundreds of thousands. Anybody can have it. It's all about you. TGR is not going to limit, but you can limit yourself. So why do you want to do that? Go all out. If we consider the kind of the freedom we are going to have, the kind of peace of mind we are going to have when we have that financial freedom, we'll go all out because you are the one to enjoy this thing first before others. What we have or what you enjoy when you know you are not alone, you can't quantify, saying that you are somebody that knows that there is nothing you need you cannot afford. You have that inner peace within you. The stress will be disappeared because you have nothing to worry about. Why can't we now put in all the effort now to build it through top and get reward so that we can have that sound sleep? And at older age, we'll enjoy more than what we are enjoying now. It's better to make ourselves uncomfortable for a while to be comfortable for the rest of our life. We need to learn more. The more you know about TGR, the easier the business is for you. The illiterate of 21st century will not be those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn and relearn. Many people rely on what they have known for years and they don't want to change. You can't be in your old version and expect to enjoy the new version of yourself. It doesn't work that way. What you need to have financial freedom is to create a system. System make things more easier, makes things more faster, and achieve results on time. Look at all the companies that are into production. They have a set of machines that work with system. And that is why the production is so fast that they can produce thousands or hundreds of thousands of that unit within short period of time because they have a system that's doing it already. Look at ourselves. We have a digestive system. If not because of that, eating and enjoying that eating will be difficult. We have a reproductive system. That is why giving birth is also much more easier. And in a vehicle, we have system there. That is why it's easy for the vehicle to move. So anything that has a system, it makes it more easier. But doing it all alone by yourself, there is no system about that because you have to carry all the burden. Sometimes you get weak, you can't continue. But when you have a system, it allows you to enjoy more. And we have about 2 ways when you want to consider system of creating wealth. We can have the one that we have to have your own product, or you leverage on others' products. TGR also leverage on MTN, Glo, Airtel, Nine Mobile, GoTV, and all these electricity bill distribution. And because of this, that leverage make it easier for TGR to allow us also to leverage on TGR as well. The same way our family is enjoying the benefit this man has done through Coca-Cola. Only God knows how much they are making every day for this family through Coca-Cola. I watched one video which was done by Warren Buffett. He said he has about $400 million investment in Coca-Cola. And on yearly basis, that investment is almost $1 billion on yearly basis. See, the president or whoever that is heading Coca-Cola might not have or earn about 1 to 10% of what Warren Buffett is making. Warren Buffett leverage on Coca-Cola and is making money. He has the money, he put the money down, and is enjoying. But those that are working in Coca-Cola cannot make the kind of money Warren Buffett is making. So the same way this man also leverage on MTN, Top Up and Get Reward is telling you that you can also leverage on this business and make good money out of it. How much airtime and data do you want to buy in 10 years that can give you millions as a return? Where do you want to get that money? But if you leverage, you are using it, you are making something, tell others to do the same thing. You can make more than 100 million in 10 years because you are not the only one using it. That is what Top and Get Reward is teaching everybody. No business can survive without people. If you see any businessman thinking of any now, what he's thinking of is how to get more people to buy his product or service so that he can make money. The first thing any businessman would think of is how to get people on board, how to make people to know. There was one product I've been seeing the advert for almost, I think, 3 or 4 months now. I don't even know what the product is all about. But recently, I just saw what is attached to that product. What they are trying to do for the past 3 months is awareness. They are creating awareness in the mind of everybody so that by the time the product comes out, people will start, okay, I've been hearing about it. Why are they doing that advert? Because they know without people, there is no amount of money they want to invest in a business that will thrive. So no people, no business. So when you are running away from a product or a business that has to do with people, that means you are romancing poverty. Because even in your own personal business, you need people to patronize you. And TGR has what we call all the certification that is necessary. It is only TGR that is doing this business. I mean, telecom business leveraging that has NCC certificate. If there is anyone they have already advertised to you, or probably you have heard, just ask them to give you their NCC certificate. Because this certificate alone worth more than 500 million naira. If you are doubting, you can Google start that InterSwitch that decided to go into telecom recently. How much did they pay to get NCC certificate? It's 500 million naira. To show you that TGR mean business and we are in for real business. We also have international certification or recognition as well. And recent, I think about 2022, the former Minister of Communication presented our CEO with this certification that we participated in 2021. And also he gave us a letter of commendation in August 2022. And you can see the heading. It has to do with this ministry, which show that it is a business that even the federal government recognized. And this is another former Minister of Communication in our 5th year anniversary last year. I mean, 5th anniversary last year. And by God's grace, we are having another anniversary December, first week in December by God's grace. I don't want to mention the state we are going to have it now. Let's still leave the secret there. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, but we are having it in the Southwest, and it can be any state from the Southwest. And, you know, for a company to be marking 6th anniversary, it rings a bell. It shows the sustainability, it shows the transparency, and it shows the integrity of this company. And we are just a company who is allowing every Nigerian to enjoy the wealth in telecommunication so that they can enjoy their dream life. TGR is the most affordable network marketing business and easiest to build. It is designed for everyone who regularly use airtime and data and desire to make more money. Can't run away from our product. There is nothing you can. We are listening to each other because we are using data. If you want to watch it or you are watching it, maybe after this presentation, you're still going to use data. And you will understand something. When you have data on your phone, you burn faster because at that time you'll be tempted to go to this, to go to that. Before you know what is happening, you see something that keeps your interest. And before you know, you have burned a lot of data. This is something you cannot run away from. TGR is now telling us we can make good money out of it. If federal government is making a lot from this product, why can't you try also make something out of it? See what we are spending on monthly basis. Within 9 months, we have about 2.6 trillion. That's huge. If you have the grace to have, even if it's just 0.0001% of this amount yourself, we can't say we are broke. We have made for life. So TGR is showing us the grace which will allow us to make more, so that we can, not only for us again, but even our children can also be part of this benefit, because they only need our username and password in order to continue from where we stop. This is a business that has a future. In our 5th anniversary, our CEO was interviewed and he let them know that we are reducing unemployment. Why? Because me as a person, I'm not looking for a job. A lot of people also out there, they are not looking for a job because they have gotten something that will make them to have financial freedom for life. Our uniqueness is that you can buy any amount. I think one of our members did a video one day that he bought 4 naira airtime, and it was like he's surprised that it went. I was laughing when I watched the video because I have seen it before. Why I was laughing? Because I know somebody has even bought 1 naira before. I just saw the narration on my dashboard as also person bought 1 naira airtime, worth of airtime, and I was giving 0.000. I didn't even see the end of the zero, to show the transparency of TGR. So that's one of our uniqueness. Our product is what you have been doing, using already. So there is nothing new about TGR. What is new is that you need to make money out of it because you don't know before, but now you know. At least if I show you my total earnings now from my main account is little, let's say few thousands, from 5 million naira. And this is a business that I started with just 10,000. Mind you, that is only for referral commission, transaction commission. Incentive is in millions, and it will continue to grow. If a business can give you 1 naira, 1,000, 100,000, it can give you millions, as long as there is sustainability with that business. And that is why we are happy with Top and Get Reward, because no matter the effort you are putting in now, it's going nowhere. You are going to enjoy it. That is why you see people that have joined since 2019 and they are now qualifying for incentives. The people that joined in 2020, 2021, they are qualifying for incentive because the system still remains. If it's other platform, by the time they're supposed to be reaping the fruits of their labor, they will find the company no more. And that is what makes TGR to stand out. Even if you have been building, no matter the number of years, be sure that you are going to reap it one day. You are going to enjoy the fruit of your labor one day. What we are telling you is that if you are recharging from your bank, you are making them more wealthier, more richer, just the same way this guy is feeding them. Why can't you turn the spoon around and start feeding yourself? Because you are the one that owns this money. No matter how small you think the money is what other platforms are expecting you to give them, and you are not the only one giving them. That is why they are making millions. So TGR is telling you, not only you recharging, but tell others that there is a platform they can recharge and make money, and TGR will compensate you for a lifetime. Remember that bills don't stop, no matter how much you make. Anytime you are making money, you still spend more. The more you grow in terms of financial stability, the more expenses you have. Because as the in Yoruba, they say, that is, the bigger your head, the more the headache. So the more money you make, the more responsibility you have. So you must keep making money. That's why we are telling you that the only way to make money in Top and Get Reward is to have your VTU license on your phone, just like the one I showed you earlier. I have a couple of the accounts. I have for my kids, I have for my wife, I have my own, and it keeps growing like this. I believe I'm audible enough, Mr. Shola. Mr. Shola, are you there?
Yes, you are audible. You are audible, sir.
All right. I just want to be sure. Thank you very much. So
Yes, sir.
what you need is just to get your virtual top-up. And virtual top-up means an online vending portal used for effective management and distribution of digital prepaid products like airtime and data. If not because of VTU, you won't see many of these new, what do you call it, fintech to be coming on board to telecommunication. VTU makes it more easier even for the bank. Before the invasion of VTU, nobody can go to the bank and say, I want to buy airtime. But VTU make it easier for the bank to integrate it on their system, and they are leveraging on millions of Nigerians. They spent millions to get it done. TGR is asking you for a few thousands. You don't need a million, not 500,000, not 100,000. Even with as low as just 5,000 naira, you can become an affiliate and start building gradually to make good money out of this. So what we are telling you to do is what? Sign up with us with at least 5,000. We have different packages. Each of the package has their own benefit. So if you are just somebody who wants to be earning from your recharges alone, you might stop at that, the first package. You don't need to upgrade because you just want to be using it for yourself. We have about 3 categories of people that can benefit from Top and Get Reward. You can choose any of the 3 and you can combine all the 3. The first one is those that are recharging that, oh, enough of just making this platform recharge, the banks and others. I want to be having something back to myself. That's the first set of people. 2% for a lifetime, which you have not been given before from where you have been doing it. Now imagine for the past 20 years, my MTN line was over 20 years, at least a few months over 20 years. If I've gotten the chance then since I bought that SIM card, saving 2% for 20 years is something. Now from those that didn't know before, now you know that till next 10 years, next 20 years, next 50 years, you have the grace to be saving 2%. That is first category set of people. They might choose that. The second category are those that want to be making it a kind of a service. They want to be rendering service. They want to have, they want to commercialize it. And what they need to do is what? To just tell others, I'm selling airtime and data, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Those are the ones that want to render client services. If you choose that, you still make good money because it's still another opportunity for you. And when you sell more, you get a lot of money, bonus, from commission from selling. And the third set of people, or the third category, are those that want to build wealth around this business. They want to create generational wealth even till old age. That is when you need to show the benefit, connect, and recommend for others that I have gotten a place where I recharge and I get something. You can also do the same thing. Let's form a community of millionaires among ourselves through Top and Get Reward and enrich ourselves. And if you're somebody that wants to combine the 3, you're also free to do so. If people can be patient to work for 40 years and still go for strike from time to time because it has never been enough, it is not enough, it will never be enough. I mean salary. So why staying on just something that can render you maybe useless after active years? But with Top and Get Reward, just give it little time. You can decide for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, any number of years you want to pick. It is your business. You can decide how much you want to make. All you just need is that you have a internet gadget, facilities, maybe phone, laptop, whatever. The second one is, do you have at least 5,000 to start? Can you connect, or do you have 5 people who buy airtime and data? The answer is always yes, because there's no way you have an Android phone, you have people that will, anybody you see on your Android phone, they must be buying airtime and data. And the last one is, can you be dedicated, be disciplined enough with your business, at least few minutes or hour in a day to build your business. If you can do that, then you stand to enjoy 22% referral commission direct and 5 to 1.5 indirect. This is something that can create a lot of money, which we have been enjoying. Anybody that is joining TGR today will also enjoy. Those that will be joining tomorrow will also enjoy, because it's a system that is here forever. It's going to be here for a lifetime. And these are the breakdown of how the system pays in percentage for those that are connecting. If you are on 5,000, you believe or you know that at level 5, that is where your money and the generational creation of wealth stops. That is why I said if you are just using it for yourself, you can remain on 5,000. But the moment you start sharing this value with others, friends, family, then you need to upgrade in order to maximize the benefit of connecting others. Because if you connect others and you are losing money, what is the benefit? You can start small and grow little by little till you get to the level you make good money. We still want to actualize this, because I see this flyer as a blueprint to success in Top and Get Reward. This is just a guide, not that you must stick to it. But if you see that it's what you can achieve, fine. If you want to reduce it to 5 by 5, that is power of 5, you want to be connecting 5 of your 5 friends also connect their 5 friends, you still make some money, but it won't be exact what is here. But if you are building with 10 and all of them are doing 10,000, be rest assured that you are the only one that can stop yourself from making this money. And also for 5,000 is still there, and for 50,000 is still available. So you can see the wealth that is waiting for you in this business if you can be diligent enough to push this business to the level you start enjoying for your lifetime. It's just a matter of time. All those that have run away, they are coming back, because wherever they run to, they will see that after a few months or years. I think this year, I know the number of network companies that have come. They made a lot of noise that you think, oh, in the next 2-3 years, they will dominate. But today, they are nowhere to be found. But thank God for what we have in TGR. Our product is what stands us out. Our plan is what makes us to be unique. And that is why we are so happy, so confident to promote Up and Get Well, because we know we are in for business for a lifetime. No running away, because we are not into return on investment. We are not Ponzi scheme. We are not money doubling platform. All the networkers you know, be patient enough to show them the value of this, because what we are evangelizing is financial freedom. That's the goal of Top and Get Reward. That's the mission of Top and Get Reward. We are evangelizing financial freedom, and everybody needs it. What we have been doing all these years is because we need money. Now we have seen a platform that can give us that assurance. All the effort we have put in for the past 10 years, just give TGR 50% of it. You are going to see wonders. You are going to see results instantly. And if you can focus on this fantastic 20 as well, it allows you to qualify for incentive faster. It makes your team to also grow faster, because out of 20, you might see 10 that will be so active. But if you connect 5, 2 might be tired for a while before they will pick up again. So it makes your team to grow in a slow pace. But when you focus on 20 and you keep working with this 20, out of this 20, you might see 10 that will be ready to move. And this will make you to what? To qualify for incentive, and also what? To enjoy team growing faster, because you are projecting, you are building on power of 20. If a car that is using just V4 or 4 plugs, and the one that is using 8 plugs, which one will move faster? We know that 8 plugs, V8 will also move like pound, even while V4 or 4 plugs is still struggling with 100 or 120 km/h. By the time the one with 8 plugs is on 80 km/h, is already far, far above. So when you are working with big numbers in terms of team, you get to where you are going faster, you get incentive, and you make money more. If it is 10,000, you can see the figure that is there is over 9 billion. By the time we get to this level, we'll keep praying for TGR. We'll keep thanking God that makes TGR to be a lifesaver for our generation, because we are who we say we are. We don't call black white just because we want to get people on board. We'll tell you what it is right from day one. And every team member you have, whether they're on 5,000 or 10,000, they are still a potential diamond member. It's just a matter of time when they start seeing the beauty of upgrading, they will upgrade, and it's a win-win situation. Everybody makes money. Company makes money also to be stabilized, because if a company is not making profit, then those that are enjoying the company will only enjoy for a while. But if those that are enjoying the company making money, the company also making their own, then it will be for a lifetime. In order to get people is not difficult. Look at your contact, write 10, 20, 100 names out. Start working with them. Each one of them will also give you the same number. The power in duplication is so massive, so big. And after you have built the flyer you are seeing, the money there is just part one. Part one in the sense that it is only referral commission. By the time they start doing transactions, we keep enjoying a lot of money. And in order to enjoy or to understand the power of leverage, this man is called the richest beggar in Lagos. He is only begging, but from his begging, he has built a pure water factory. He has bosses working for him. He has traveled to Holy Land several times. He built about 4 to 5 houses, and he has 4 wives with 18 children, just to show the power of leverage. And from this system, you can make 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 or more on daily basis. There is no fixed amount of money to make. You know what to do to make how much you want to make, but it is so sure that if you do the thing the way you're supposed to do it, you are going to make the money as well. And we have other things we call leadership bonus. This is where the company separates men from boys. By doing this is because you have connected, you have recommended this business for others, and you are teaching them to also do the same thing. This is what the company is not taking for granted, and they give you something huge if you're able to do it the way you should. And see people that have qualified, they have enjoyed all these leadership bonus. And also we have what we call incentives. In our 5th anniversary last year, we gave people 250,000 naira for mini traveling incentive. This year, our anniversary promo is also loading. Maybe by very soon it's going to be loud, it's going to be shared across the board, everybody. In fact, it's going to be massive, because TGR is ready to spend for those that are ready to do the business. You'll make money, you'll be happy, and everybody will be happy. See those that have tasted this and they have enjoyed more. Others will still enjoy. And I'm telling you that a day will come. We might use about 30 minutes to show the Hall of Fame, those that have qualified for incentive top and get reward. By then, those that are doubting will say, wow, I think we have missed. And it is never too late. Whenever you come back to TGR, you still find your account intact. It's not going to be tampered with. You start where you stop. And when you have 25,000 PV, the company gives you 750,000 naira. And look at those that have qualified, that have enjoyed the money, and others are still coming. We still have a couple of people that might still qualify very soon. And I'm yet to upload that of Madam Febi Shola, but at least we have seen a picture when we started earlier, shown by Mr. Shola, and see others, and those that are still coming is still loading. We are going to celebrate people a lot. Even at our 6th anniversary, we are going to celebrate more people that will qualify. So we'll keep sharing the value of this business, and we'll keep making money, because the company promised us to do so. And they promise us that when we do so, we get it. See, it's not going to end, because it's a lifetime. And so our record breaker, we're still waiting for somebody that's going to break this record. 3 traveling incentive within 2 months. One and only Mr. Emmanuel Oweye. Our teacher, it shows that we have some teachers that are smart enough. He used what they have in teaching to also teach people to make money in top and get reward, and it's now telling. And you can see all the 3 accounts that he used to qualify for the incentive. And so if you have 100,000 PV, the company give you what? 5 million naira. And we have others that have joined, that have enjoyed this award, and we still have others that are loading. So it is not about tribe, it's not about age, it is what you do that will make you to achieve it. If you come to TGR today and you're able to, maybe you have a team and you're able to plot them the way you should, and you qualify for even 5 million within 2 months, the company is going to pay you. They won't say because you just come in. It is result that the company is paying, not the face. So if you have 250,000 PV, the company give you 6 million naira. And these are the people that have enjoyed that opportunity, that platinum director. And when you have 500,000 PV, the company give you 10 million naira for house fund. All the money you have in Top and Get Reward is as good as the one in your bank account. The most easiest thing in TGR is to convert your wallet to cash. The most easiest. So when you have money, don't be afraid that how do I take this money to myself? All the incentives, they are being paid in cash. You can use it to do whatever you want to do. And in order to get started, you need to connect to the person that shared this link or invited you to this or share this video with you, that you have understood this. You want to start, they will give you a referral ID. They will guide you on how to register and activate immediately, because delay is dangerous. If you activate now, today is August 1st. You can give yourself a target that before now and December, you want to make at least 1 million naira. It's so sure that you can make it if you allow yourself to be trained and guided on how to do it. It is a win-win situation. No need to say, I must be 1 year before I make millions. It's not about that. If you come in today, you have your team already, you can make the millions within what? Short period of time. You become what you believe. Believe is the first step in being successful in life. If you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. You have to think outside the box. You have been working. You have been doing this. Try to do something new. Everyone has the key. It's just a matter of using it. Some people dream of success while other people get up every morning and make it happen. If you don't try to create the future you want, you must endure the future you get. Nobody can tell how much we are going to buy a liter of fuel by next year. No one can tell me categorically or boldly that, oh, by January 2025, a liter of fuel will be sold for so amount. Nobody can tell me that. So if you don't have the control over that, why can't you build something now that no matter what it is, you'll be able to live comfortably? Give me that grace, because if you don't build now, you are going to enjoy the one you get when the time reach. Everyone is a millionaire. You can either have millions of cash or millions of excuses. Choose your millions wisely. Thank you very much for listening. If there's any question, we are going to attend to you. All right, Mr. Ashola, over to you.
All right. Thank you, Mindset Coach. Yeah, in fact, really love your presentation. I wish I could register another account. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Yes, we want to give room for question and answer for first timer or registered member that still want to know more things. We want to know any area that you don't understand on how you can achieve all this that have been said. So you can have the question by Mindset Coach do justice to it. So I'm waiting.
Yeah, you have echo, Mr. Ashola. Maybe you off one of your gadgets.
I get, yeah. I hope it's better now.
Yes.
Okay. If you have question, you can raise up your hand now. Okay, we have one person already. So this is just one only person we have today. Okay. All right. Let me meet Mother Ambassador Ambassador Chidelu, please unmute yourself. Chidelu, unmute yourself.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Good evening, house.
Good evening.
Good evening. So much. I'm a new person in this platform, so I love the training this night. I seriously got value. But my question this night is that I'm just a new person. I want to know what is the approach, like the approach on how to get people to register in this. Again, I want to know, is it only based on referral? That's what I want to get. Is there any training manual where somebody can go through, like PDF soft copy, that somebody can go through all this thing that it was just illustrated will be in that, so that they can as well send it to somebody can use it and have more knowledge, so that the person can be convinced to be able to run with it as well. And I want to know, because I understood network.
All right, continue, sir. But okay. If I have to answer the one you have asked so far, one, how to go about to get people on board. What you want to tell people about TGR is a platform where we to allow them to make money from what is taking money away from them. Everybody is buying airtime and data, and they'll continue to buy it for a lifetime. They might say they have some other platform where they say they can still get a cash back, but no other platform can allow them to build generational wealth like TGR. The future is what we are building in TGR. Nobody can work for life. We can't be young forever. But at old age, when we don't have the strength to work again, what are we going to fall back on? That is one of the message of TGR, that you want to show them. You start within or from the people that you know. We call them warm market. From your contact, people will buy you first before they buy the business. If you're somebody people can trust, and just call them, my friend, I have an opportunity. We can work together. We can achieve greatness together, and this will help us. So what you need to tell them is the value they will benefit from top and get reward by making money from their recharges, because if you don't do that, they are making the platform where they are recharging richer. If they use other platform, they are putting to the wealth of those that own the platform. But in TGR is a win-win situation where we can make money for ourselves and build for ourselves. Then secondly, we have, I don't know if you're in any of our official group, we have for WhatsApp, we have for Telegram. And we normally conduct this training every Thursday for registered. We have Tuesday for prospect. And now we want to add another, no, we have about 3 days before, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. But now we want to add Saturday to it. It's going to be announced, but it's going to be 8:30 every day for that days that we picked. Tuesday 8:30, Thursday 8:30, Sunday, where somebody was suggesting, because it's a weekend, maybe we can shift it upward a bit so people can enjoy and they have time to rest at night. We're still going to deliberate on that by the time we fixed a normal time for it, but for now it's still 8:30. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. In our groups, you can have access to various materials to use for your prospect. You need to create a WhatsApp group. It's part of the training we do, and add your people there so that you can educate them at once instead of sending it to them one by one. You can create the WhatsApp group and send a kind of field write-up with the link of that group and share to your contact that you have a business opportunity that can make everybody to be happy and have a brighter future. If you are interested, kindly join this WhatsApp link. When they join, because they join by themselves, not that you added them, they will be willing to listen to whatever you want to tell them and educate them. Those that are ready will join immediately. Some might take them some time before they join. Those are the other ways to get people on board. Concerning the training, as I said, On our dashboard, we have a tutorials that can guide them on how to go about this business. And we have a short link for that tutorial videos, which we normally share on our platform. This PDF can also be shared. I think about 2-3 weeks ago, I shared the one I use that everybody can have access to that PDF, sent to your prospect, and what they will go through it, they will understand. A lot of things we can do together. In TGR, we grow together, we make money together. The essence of training people is to be independent. The way I'm telling you all this is because I understand it. I want everybody to also be able to do that. It's a business of duplication, replication, so that we can't just be working. But when you are able to duplicate yourself in thousands of people, life makes easier. Life become more easier and more enjoyable. So I think I've answered all your question. If there is still another one, you can ask also. Okay, we have TGR 2018. I love your name.
TGR, unmute yourself.
TGR 2018 is your turn now. Are you there? TGR 2018. Unmute yourself. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you. Just one of my success lines suggested that when we do recharging, for instance, when he puts a number and maybe the person is a little bit impaired in his sight, or maybe he's in a hurry, that there should be a check to reconfirm that is the person sure, or, it says some other app have it that, or, maybe we could update to have something like that can help people not to lose their recharging to somebody else.
Yeah, if they want to recharge, before they click on pay, they can check the number again and again. It is only when they click on pay that the transaction will go, not that the moment they put the number, transaction will go. For me as a person, the moment I click and I put in the number, if it is not my number, I will still check again. If I'm recharging for somebody, I try to double check before I click on pay. People can be patient enough. There is no need to hurry.
Yes.
If they put their own number, or probably they want to recharge for somebody and they type the number, there is a room for them to be patient to go through that number as long as they want to go through it. So once they are now being certified that, okay, I have put the number correctly, is 78, not 87. When they have done that, they check the network they select. Is it the network they want to recharge? After that one has been done, then they can click on pay. That is when the system will start processing transaction. So I think that what we have is fair enough for anybody that wants to do transaction. Must be patient enough to go through. Not that they put the number and they go immediately. It doesn't work that way. So we just need to educate our success line more. There is no need to hurry when they are doing transaction. They can take their time, watch what they have input, if it is what they need to input, and afterwards, if they are convinced, they should click on that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
All right. We have Mr. Uche. Mr. Uche, please unmute yourself. Mr. Uche.
Oh boy. Hello. Oh boy, that is a stupid network. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
I think his network is fluctuating. You can unmute yourself again and let's hear you better. Hope your network will allow you to, because it was fluctuating before.
Net's breaking.
And yeah, maybe you can try it now. And if it's not going, you can send a text message or a chat. So that... You can go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. I beg, based on this
The audio lost again. We can't hear you.
these formulas
Or
that
maybe
you've explained. Sorry for the lateness, by the way.
can you? Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Based on the formulas you've explained, concerning my clear status of the accounts that I have so far, the first three. Can you hear me?
We are trying to hear you. We are trying to hear you.
Can you help us to type so that we just go through it sharp? Let's give you just 1 minute to type. The audio is not flowing the way it should. It's breaking. We can't really comprehend what you are trying to say.
Hello, can you hear me now?
We can hear now, but when you start talking, it starts breaking, so we don't pick everything you are saying.
I currently have 10.
Can you help us to drop the chat? As you are speaking now, it's breaking. We only hear little. And if we don't hear you, there is no way we can really answer the question. So we'll give you like 1 minute to type. So after that, we just we will answer it and we call it a day.
Yes.
So let's give him just 1 minute so that he can type his question. And from there, we'll call it a day. Okay, please, sir, why does it take time for admin to reply through support? Okay, it depends because you are not the only one they are attending to. That is why we normally say you should give them at least 1 hour before you go and check for the response. Sometimes, let me give you an example. Somebody might make a mistake or an error and complain. By the time they are attending to that, it might take them longer time to attend to it to solve that problem. And you know, we don't have hundreds of admin working. We have trusted hands. Because one of the things that keeps TGR going is because we have those that are capable. It's not just every or Dick and Harry that can be engaged in attending or having sensitive information or have access to it. So it's only those that are trusted that can do that job. So if the few that are trusted are working and they have a lot of complaints to deal with, it has to be done one after the other. Some people will fund, people will make mistake in funding, they will use an account that's supposed to be used once, they will use it twice. All those things are making the admin to be trained. If everybody could be patient enough to be, for me, I hardly make mistake because I know what to do. If everybody understand, if you are doing it for the first time, don't act that you know it all. Seek for guidance from upline so that they will tell you this and that, so that you not go ahead, make mistake and start bouncing back on them that you should have told me this and that. So by the time people are complaining, one complaint might take more than 30 minutes to resolve. One might take just 5 minutes. And it is when they are through with the one, they will go for the next one. But one thing we normally tell you that the maximum number of time you can wait is 24 hours. Sometimes when you get to the bank, when it has to do with transaction something, they might tell you 2 working days, 7 working days. It depends on the issue that you have. Some might say 2 weeks. But in TGR, the maximum time you can wait is 24 hours. If you do a transaction and you feel the money is debited, give them 24 hours. But it will not always wait or get to that level. Sometimes you don't even raise ticket before they reverse the money. So we have to trust the system enough. The moment you make a mistake, you know it is your mistake. You have to be patient, because if you don't make that mistake, there'll be no need to raise a ticket. So once you have made a mistake or there is an error or probably a failed transaction, give them time to go through the transaction. Sometimes they don't even have the power to reverse the money immediately until the service provider gives them that wallet back. Because if you do a transaction and say failed, if from the back end it is not successful yet, or probably the transaction is still pending, they cannot reverse the wallet. Because if they do, eventually the pending transaction might be successful, it will be a loss to the company. So those are things that make them to stay longer than sometimes. Now, I'll give you an example of one. I recharge, and that was around last year. So, and I was debited, the credit is not received. I just raised a ticket that I recharged, but I have not given a credit, and my money has been taken. Okay, so immediately they reply me and they reverse the wallet. I just waited. Let me see, probably something like that. They have reversed the wallet. It was just about a few minutes after I received credit from MTN, the one they have reversed the wallet for. So I have to reply them again to send another that this credit, I have received it, take your wallet. How many people will do that? So if 100 naira is being, let me say, taken from the same from 1,000 people, how much do you think that is? And we all know that in this telecom something, the profit there is normal. So if the system is now losing 100 naira to 10,000 people, you can see what they are losing. So that is why they take time to be sure that this transaction is eventually not successful before they will refund. And if it is successful, you get your value. So we need to trust this system enough to give them the time to do their job. That doesn't mean that there will be no improvement in responding. But the more we get more trusted hands on board, the faster the system will also become. Somebody was saying one day that my auto funding is now fast. I mean, manual funding within 15 minutes I've been attended to. Sometimes it comes that way. When the system, when the network is good, you pay, they receive alert, they credit you instantly. So thank you very much for that question. And I think it has been answered. Network lock me out. I miss out something. Oh, sorry. Oh, you will get recorded one. Mr. Shola got your back.
Yes. Okay, we have come to the end of the presentation. It's just a pity that we couldn't take Mr. Uche. So maybe you can get in touch on WhatsApp community so we can solve the question we are trying to ask. So once again, Mr. Kim, other leaders, Madam Gina, I can see you. Mr. James, thank you, everyone. And I want to say Happy New Month. Let's get back to work and make our dream come true this new month. So you can, from my end tonight, a good night from here. Unmute yourself and greet your invite. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Bye for now.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
everyone.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Love
everyone. Good night, Mr. Kim. How are you?
I'm good. Good night, sir. Well done.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, our minded, please.